Hi, I'm Barry John, and welcome back to Let's Play MechCommander Gold Desperate Measures. And with me today is a special guest star, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Pop-Tarts Ninja again.
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 Yep.
I'm
And-
everywhere these days, in Battletech.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
all
fair
over
enough.
the Battletech.
Yeah. Fair enough. And welcome to Mission 7, where Spice is getting shot up already. But yeah, this is actually not a bad mission, it's just tedious.
Always fun.
I've got to destroy 5 orbital guns and their targeting computers.
Mission objective complete.
Oh, and Rooster.
This is Spice. Building
Well, everyone loves Rooster.
I'm Spice. My
Except
son
me.
has a new contact.
Oh,
I'm on it.
what's not to like about Rooster?
He was always the first guy I'd try to intentionally get killed to see if people could actually die.
Ah. Well, there's this contact here that's a vehicle. I'm just going to blow it up right away. And the pylum.
They're shooting at me.
It's always nice to see another LRM carrier that's running away from you.
Enemy vehicle.
And I completely ignored that Thor coming up behind me, and it blew up my turret control center, so now they're all useless.
Ah, well, it's not like they're useful anyway.
Well, I mean, where that guy was standing, those autocannons would just torn him apart. But yeah, just switching out Dragon to be the leader of that particular lance because, well, Goblin is mounting all those awesome weapons again, and for some reason he draws all the aggro. But just carefully advancing. Oh yeah, more Subutai Omni Fighters, you know, because they're not
Yeah,
being
well,
used.
It's nice to see them using that set piece again, though, because that's a nice set piece.
Yeah,
And the solo charge of the Suicide Clanners.
yeah.
Gator here. Getting banged up in here.
Well,
Gator here. I'm coming apart.
I like the Suicide charge of the Clanners. That's,
Okay, I'm
you know, always the perfect opportunity to
Rooster here.
just throw on the targeting and try to head cap them for extra salvage.
I'm just not used to head capping or targeting.
Well, most of the time it misses, and a lot of the times, you know, it just gets your guys torn up because it's got like a 10% hit rate compared to
Yeah.
normal.
Gator here.
But still,
Ooh, Gator just lost a leg. And his arms.
well, that always sucks. You lose 90% of your weapons.
Yeah.
It's just a Shadow Cat, though.
Yeah, but once he gets fixed up, I can use him to capture
New
stuff.
leader selected.
And it is always nice to have a dedicated
leader selected.
capture crew.
New
Mhm.
leader selected.
Come on, get in there and fix stuff up, you dumbass. Eventually. Once I get things sorted out, because people are all hanging around like dumb people. Come on, guys, move.
Oh, is the legless guy blocking the repair bay?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'm on it.
Yup, okay. 1 pixel over the edge, huh?
Pretty much. I should have just had him jump out of the way,
Repair
because he is in a jump variant.
You should have him jump on one of the Subutais.
That would have been funny.
I'm not sure you can, though.
No. I did get a Thor out of the salvage, though, so that's not a complete waste, though.
Yeah.
Repair.
Well, anytime you capture a clan heavy is helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you've got the Nova Cat from the last mission, too, which you probably didn't realize you'd taken.
Repair.
Yeah, well, not only that, but I'm running, you know, my resources, my RPs are being a little threadbare, so I'm kind of, you know, reusing mechs that I am comfortable with.
Well, that makes sense.
Repair
I'm all
complete.
fixed up.
Especially when you've got such low weight limits and it's still early.
Yeah, well, Mission 7, this particular mission has a weight limit of 385.
Repair
My mech's
complete.
bright and shiny. Consider it done, sir.
And it's not like you have tons and tons of Clan ER PPCs to throw
My
around,
reading
so...
is complete.
No.
Yes, sir.
And now that all that's done, Gator can go fix stuff up.
It looks like that's an unlimited heal building. I could be mistaken, because it's hard
No.
to see.
It's not unlimited, it's
Okay.
just full from the get-go.
Ah,
Instead of
not
being,
all of them are.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
I always hate bumping into them when they're half depleted.
Reporting building captured.
Well, the turrets are captured over here, so I can leave this section unmolested.
Repair.
Without half your guys being shot in the back and Gator losing his other leg.
Well, Gator's... The nice thing about the repairs in this one is that your legs are never really truly destroyed. You can always get them fixed back up.
The other nice thing is, with no arms, Gator's a nice bait mech now,
There's a new
because
contact.
he will
Yeah.
trigger the AI's kill the weak damaged guy,
Yeah.
which
Which,
will
you
help
know,
draw fire, especially since he's not going to be too useful for much else.
No. I'm just gonna blow up this condor over here, because, you know...
Okay, I'm on
Unless you want to micromanage him into stomping on clan pilots, which was always fun.
Minus one enemy.
They're shooting at
Because
Not
one,
quite.
one thing that you probably can't really see,
Building captured.
if you notice when you blow up a vehicle, there's a little dude who crawls out of it. It's the same with mechs. You can walk your guys on them if you want to. It's kind of
Oh.
asshole-ish, though.
Not just vehicles and mechs, but buildings, too.
Yep.
You're gonna see this later on in this particular mission.
Some buildings will have like 500,000 little dudes crawl out of them when you blow them up. Which is kind of funny.
Yep, and here I set up Gator to run around. Oh, wait, never mind. Another pylon.
do what I can.
You know, the nice thing about this particular campaign, though, is that there's a variety to the colors being used on the mechs, on the opposing forces.
Well,
'Cause
they
you've
added
got-
some new stuff, so it's not like they could give everything Smoke Jaguar red.
Mm-hmm.
Vehicle destroyed.
And I'm just waiting for this hunchback to show up.
Yes, sir.
Hunchback 2C with high ground. I wonder if it'll help him. My gut
And the
says
jump
no.
jets.
Oh, that is a J?
Targeting me.
Yep.
Did you death from above anyone with Gator?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
He has me ranged.
You still need to do that.
Okay, I'm on it.
Well, it's so hard to pull off.
Well, yeah. You just have to get him into engaging and then lock him in and trap him in a ring of your guys and then jump on him.
That takes care of it.
Yeah.
With an Atlas. It's the most fun with an Atlas.
No. You jump that... Oh, hold on. Gator here's got to start jumping around like a... Except he fell the fuck over for a second there.
Well, yeah, he's being shot at by a long tom.
There.
Is that a
And-
sniper?
Here.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah, we got the building.
But now it's just time to
No
run up here and
problemo.
capture these things.
Does he have any weapons left? Could
Nope.
he have all arm mounted, huh?
Yep. Well, they're all mounted in the one arm, and because of the mounting glitch, where you can't decide where to put weapons, the majority of the weapons are put into the one arm.
Yeah, I always hated that. Everything gets put in the right arm, and the right arm is always the first thing you lose. It wasn't the left arm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, you mentioned earlier about how destroyed
yeah.
stuff spots in it. Well, all those long toms popped up to take out the guy that was spawned from the destroyed artillery cannon.
Yeah, that makes sense, because he's technically flagged as an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
That
I know.
deadly unarmed infantryman.
Yep. And I'll just have Gator take this component vault.
Well, that should be some nice salvage for you.
No problemo.
Enemy components
Gator
captured.
here. Yeah, we got the building.
So much fun. I'm just crawling up the side here because I don't want to trigger the enemy. And there's another little dickish thing about the map here. There's an access route that's covered up by the a little mini map on the side.
Yeah, that's one of the flaws in the UI. It's hard to click on things. Sometimes, just because you can't really minimize a lot of it.
Yeah.
I have a new sensor contact.
And so occasionally you drop in and piss off a bunch of bad guys, but... More vehicles? Or no, those are mechs. I see sensor rings.
Yep,
There's a Shadow Cat.
there was a Shadow Cat.
And another Shadow Cat.
Yeah,
Shadow Cat's an interesting 45 tonner.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a pretty decent weapons load. They just, they're like a less extreme Dragonfly.
Yeah. Well, this particular campaign likes to use Shadow Cats as patrol mechs.
That one's history.
Well, I mean, they're
basically-
decent for it.
Yeah. Oop, hold on, just gotta fall back a couple of moments here, cause
I have a new sensor contact.
there's another mech up above and I don't want to be inside long range of it.
There's a new contact.
And come on, cross the line there so I can blow you up. Cause there you are.
This is Rooster.
Oh, hey.
Blaze here. I have a new sensor contact.
It's a vulture. Everyone loves vultures.
Yes, sir.
They're not bad.
Rooster. I'm getting pretty banged up.
Well, in terms of an LRM carrier, they're better than
Oh.
a lot of the Inner Sphere alternatives. Gator's
Hold
getting
on.
himself killed, isn't
This
he?
is Rooster.
Yep. He's being shot in the back by a vehicle.
It could be worse. It could be an Epona, which isn't in this game. Which is weird, because all the clan vehicles came out in TRO 3060, and that was produced a year before MechCommander.
Yeah.
So, I'm surprised they didn't use any of them, but I think that may have had to do with development cycles, and they just didn't have time.
Well,
Or didn't
MechCommander
realize.
came out in '98 as well. This expansion pack was '99,
Oh, okay.
and it's reusing a lot of the assets. So
Sensor contact. Mission objective complete.
Well, and that is almost certainly why they didn't have any clan vehicles, and I have a feeling it's also probably why the clans suddenly got vehicles. It makes a certain amount of logical sense if you think about it, because here you have the clans, and they've got a bunch of Inner Sphere vehicles that they're defending their ship with.
yeah.
Pardon my French.
Oh yes. Come on, you idiot! You've got the X-pulse lasers. Hit something.
Here we go.
There we go.
This is Dragon. Vehicle destroyed.
Well, that only took
Okay,
like
I'm
4
on it.
times longer to kill Condor than it should have.
Vehicle
Yeah.
More
destroyed.
like it.
I have a new contact. Yes, sir.
And another pair of Shadow
I
Cats.
have a new sensor
Just get
contact.
Goblin out of there because he
They're
was
targeting me.
getting just a little too close to being blown up for comfort.
They're taking me apart.
Capture any vultures this mission.
Under fire.
I don't think so, but I'll check later on.
Okay, I'm on it.
They've always been one of the better missile boats. You just slap as many LRMs as you can fit,
Enemy mech
and the game will actually prioritize putting them in the torso, as opposed to somewhere easily blown
Yes,
off.
sir. No can do, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm on it.
it almost makes me wish, MechCommander had a better mech constructor, because it already lets you customize the loadouts.
I have a new sensor
They tried that
contact.
too. I think that was one of the complaints, is because you couldn't pick where stuff went. You couldn't protect anything
sensors have a
important,
new
like,
contact.
you know, those Gauss rifles and lost
Enemy
ones.
components captured.
Yeah,
Building captured. I'm getting shot at.
That happens.
yeah, somebody's shooting at, I think, Gator, and I'm not really paying attention to it, because it's just a vehicle.
Well, it's not like he's gonna contribute much except occasionally capturing something. It's
Mhm.
not like a vehicle with a single SRM is gonna hurt him much.
Yeah, but it's time to go back and get everybody fixed up, because Goblin is walking the line of being almost dead there, and Rooster could use a bit of a patch job.
Yeah, and Dragon probably needs some help on the leg. It would be nice to not get Blaze killed.
Yeah.
But fuck Gator. That guy can die in a fire.
Hey! There's nothing wrong with Gator. I mean, he's not like the other people who've died so far. Isis, Ronin, Siren.
Oh, Siren. I don't miss you, Siren.
Okay, I'm on it.
No can do, sir.
This is just for you.
Wasting your ammo on the ground?
Nope.
Oh, gotcha.
I knew he was there from practice runs, and it's just a case of
That's the weird
take
thing
it out
about the
before it comes
pop-up
to me.
turrets, is they don't count with most turret controls, unless the turret control is right next to them for some reason.
Yeah. You know, I think the turret controls have basically a range on them, and as such, you
Good
know,
thinking. I'm on
they'll
it.
only control turrets within a specific range of them.
Oh, and I'm sure they're actually scripted, but you
My
never
mech is bright
know.
and shiny.
Actually, if I go looking at the
Okay, I'm
manual,
on
I
it.
probably find that, you know,
There's
you have
no
to
way
manually
through.
connect the turrets to whatever turret control is attached to them. And get Goblin fixed up so he can use those nice, delicious Gauss rifles.
Sir, I think my refit's complete.
I'm surprised you didn't just auto-queue all your guys to go stand in the bay. They'll queue up, and they'll get out of each other's way.
I've tried that before. It doesn't work all the time.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funky. It depends on whether or not
My refit is
one of
complete.
them is blocked as he tries to exit. Then it screws everything
Roger
up.
that.
But if you're just trying to fix 2 or 3 guys,
Yeah, but
that
I got-
the game can handle.
Yeah, I got like 6 guys who need queuing up, so there's a traffic jam one way or the other.
And that's one of the
betcha,
things.
sir.
For all that I like the AI for the enemy in this game, your own pathfinding, the routes your guys will take, is abysmal most of the time.
Oh gods, yes.
Fixed up.
You have to
Did you see
really
the-
watch them. Or they'll
Did you
just
see the
blunder.
video like 2 videos ago where I cut out 2.5 minutes of one guy
Yes,
just
sir.
dicking around?
Yeah, where they get stuck on terrain and he just runs back and forth.
My
Yeah.
refit
Yeah.
is complete.
I didn't see that video, but I know exactly what you're
problemo.
talking about, because it happens all the time.
And just, oh yeah, I found a condor there. I was just hanging around because I'm outside his engagement
fixed
zone
up.
now.
Well, I'm not sure if that's something you could do in the base campaign. It was really hard to zone out an enemy in any way in the normal game.
Well, part of the force for this particular mission is basically I said, if you're slower than 24 meters a second, screw it.
Well, it's a big mission. It takes a while.
And you've only got a 30-minute time limit too, and I'm down to 12 and a half. I still got 2 more objectives to hit.
Well, you should be able to do it now that you're full health, except for Gator, but fuck Gator.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of, he's like, what, one of the mid-tier pilots you pick up? He's like the least memorable of them, which is a
Yeah.
shame, because he's got such an awesome, awesome name.
Yeah.
But
Part of
he
the problem is,
doesn't
you know,
ever,
there's so many pilots, you just can't focus on them.
And most of them are kind of really generic, except for Siren and Brewster and the other ones that I hate. Or, you know, Pain God, who is one of the developers.
Yeah. Or, you know, Lynx, who's Lynx.
Yeah. And,
Hold on, I'm just kiting the LRM turrets here. Getting ready to send Gator in.
Just suicide run him. It's not like he's valuable.
Well, the thing is that there's nothing around him, but I can't capture the building. Oh wait, there's elementals.
Oh yeah. Everyone loves elementals. They're pretty useless in this.
Elementals that jump out of buildings.
Well,
And
that's
it's-
true to canon.
Dragon
Yeah.
report. I am under fire.
Oh look, here's a bunch of rubble. That's exactly how elementals would attack you. If they modeled swarm attacks, they'd actually be dangerous.
Gator here.
Yeah.
Being shot
But
at.
they didn't, so they're
Yes,
not.
sir.
But yeah, I consider this pylon to be a bigger threat than the elementals, really.
They have a small laser. They're not fast. They might occasionally fire an SRM if their AI doesn't fail them, but it
Got the
will.
feed.
And they go down in one hit to anything.
Pretty much.
So just charge Gator in and then let the LRM turrets kill them.
Well, the thing is, I can't capture the building there while the elementals are around.
So
So
get all of them? It looks
yeah, I got all of them.
Gator here. Being shot at. This is Gator.
I'll
Yeah,
watch
we got
those
the
at
building.
turrets killing.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'm on it.
No can do, sir.
Yeah, now it's time to just blow this popsicle stand.
This is fight. It's history.
Yes, sir.
No can do, sir.
Oh yes, Gator, I know you can't do anything because you had your arms blown off. You don't have to tell me every time.
Mission objective.
And all those LRM racks trying to kill the one little poor infantryman.
I live! Wait! Shit.
Yeah. You know what would have been really fun, though, for MechCommander? Is if one of the pilots you had as an option to purchase would be, like, you know, a captured clan bondsman.
Like, what's her name from,
Falcon.
MechCommander 4? Yeah, Falcon.
Yeah.
I actually, no, wasn't No, I'm thinking of something else.
Yes,
I was
sir.
gonna say, I could have sworn there was one, but yeah, that's in MechCommander 2.
Okay, I'm on
Yeah.
it.
And
There's
she
no...
kinda sucks.
I'm taking hits.
No can do, sir.
Just gotta
I
blow up
can
these
report. Vehicle
vehicles.
destroyed. Do what I
Vehicles
can.
aren't really a threat, they're just an annoyance.
That's kinda true on the tabletop, except for the ones that are a threat.
Yeah. Which you don't see in this particular game.
And I mean, sometimes the two are one and the same. The more annoying the vehicle, the bigger the threat it is.
I'm taking
Mm-hmm.
hits.
Like the Savannah
This
Master,
is Goblin.
weighs
Enemy
5
vehicle
tons.
destroyed.
It's so fast, it's impossible to hit. It has just enough armament that you really can't ignore it, because it's going to get behind someone and do damage.
Pardon me, I'm just going to use my foreshadowing knowledge here to say, oh, by the way, there's a couple of Nova Cats and Cougars.
Autocannons, apparently. That's weird.
Yeah.
But hey, that's what the spy drones are for. If they uncover a lot of terrain, you've used them wrong.
Yeah, their job is to, you know, collect information on the enemy.
Now the trick is to use the spy camera to draw one of those Nova Cats into the oil field and then blow them up with an artillery strike.
I wish I'd thought of that, but it probably would have drawn in the Cougar instead.
Well, hey, it's still one less mech that you don't have to kill.
Yeah. But now I'm just basically debating my angle of approach, because there's a burnable forest to the right of the base. And so the idea is draw out the mechs who take the long way around, then burn my way through the forest here, get into the base, and then while they're on while the other mechs are on the outside, send Gator in to capture the turret control and the gate control, so that when those mechs come back around the long way, they have to walk right through their own defenses again. And it's a complicated plan. It's a dumb plan.
Spy drone in the oil field.
I wish I'd thought of that. Instead, I do this.
Well, hey. It works.
Yeah. Well, dealing with, you know, 3 heavily damaged mechs is better than dealing with 4.
Yeah, well, anytime you can half damage a heavy with an artillery strike, I think do it.
Yeah.
There's no disadvantage. Except for whoever's up there is gonna get killed.
Hold on, just sending out Gator here, and he's too quick on the draw, and one of the Nova Cats hadn't gotten out
I'm
yet.
getting shot at.
So now he has to run around
If
and...
he tried to go in any later, the other Nova Cat would have killed him.
Oh, actually, the thing is that, you know, he's kind of foobar at the moment here.
And one of the Nova Cats knocked himself over.
Gator here. I'm getting banged up in here.
Yeah, because they can jump around as well. I'd forgotten about
Getting
that.
shot at.
And you do occasionally fail jumps.
Except he got killed mid-jump. Ladies and gentlemen, Gator got killed mid-jump while he was trying to capture a turret. My plan has just hit the shitter.
Okay, I'm on it.
Pardon my French.
Well, my plan, on the other hand, to see Gator die in a fire has just succeeded spectacularly.
Heavy hit coming up.
Also, that was quite the death screen there. I don't think I've ever actually heard him die before.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure everyone got a unique, "Ha, I'm dead" scream. So,
yeah. Well, they had unique talks for everybody anyways.
Enemy components
well, they all had,
captured.
I think the building is
Enemy
got.
if not
components
unique
captured.
voice actors,
Here,
close
reporting
to.
building captured.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But now it's just a case of, do I take out the vehicles, or do I take out the mechs first, or do I just go straight
Okay,
for
I'm on
the target?
Well, that would depend on your time limit. You've got 5 minutes. I'd go for
Shooting
the
at me.
max and then kill the vehicle if you don't have time.
Yeah, but now I'm just sending Spice around because, you know, possibility of still capturing those turret controls just in case.
The enemy has me raised.
This is just for you.
And then this goddamn cougar doesn't go away.
Well, he's got long-range missiles. Why would he?
Thing is, I can't kite him away from the turret control, and he doesn't, you know... Oh, hold on. Dragon's getting kicked around like a bitch.
I'm under fire.
It's taking me apart.
Well, stop letting the Nova shoot you in the back.
I'm getting banged up. Goblin. Oh man, I'm taking serious damage. They're targeting me.
Building captured.
Hey Jim, I'm a city doc.
And,
Building captured.
yeah, I have no... And it's at this point, you know what, screw it, just go for the objective. God damn it, Goblin.
Target destroyed.
Blaze here. You're tearing off my armor.
And there goes Blaze.
Good thinking. I'm on it.
I'm taking incoming fire.
Mission objective.
Order
Sometimes things just go
Mission
pear-shaped. It
successful.
happens.
Yeah.
Consider it
The nice
done.
thing about the mission is, you know, once it's done, it's done. I don't have to worry about extracting myself.
One more hit on that Nova Cat and it was dead.
Yeah.
Still, that's a
Commendation for
decent
no
amount of
drop.
RP.
Yeah. But hey, I got 2 more elite pilots, and Gator gets promoted to veteran.
Well, he is, you know, best in our hearts.
Yes. I got a Thor, a Hunchback, a Shadow Cat, a Vulture, an intact Vulture, a second almost intact Vulture, another
Half a
Shadow
vulture.
Cat. Actually, it's a pretty damn good haul, that particular mission.
And that'll bolster your RP even more when you
Yeah.
sell some of the vultures.
Actually, I'll keep the Vultures. I'll probably get rid of the Hunchback. Because Vultures are much... Because I can pair up the Vultures with the Fury's Vulture that Dragoon's piloting, or Dragon's piloting. And, you know, have a short lance of Vultures.
True. And the
But-
Hunchback is garbage.
Oh, complete and utter. I'm probably going to scrap the Shadow Cats as well.
Well, that's a shame, because they're actually useful, because at least they're fast enough to be useful.
Well, I only need 1 or 2. I don't need 4 of them.
Oh, yeah. You don't need 3 Cougars by this point either, so...
No.
Except for, you know, weight limits and what have you.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that was a fun mission, if a little tedious. Well, thank you, Pop Tarts Ninja, for commentating.
Anytime.
Well, I hope your particular campaign goes on smoothly, and I'll see all you goons later. Bye.